Everyone in the seats here in Boston to watch the Celtics on the home court. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And, of course, Jason Tatum. And you wonder how they'll do without him. Soon find out.
And as shocked as people are that they would trade away a player of his caliber, they didn't just let him go for nothing. I mean, they got a lot in return. I think it's a deal that's going to really help them down the road.
Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. Offensive rebound. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
Boy, good effort that time from Towns on the offensive board, ensuring that his team is able to end that possession with points.
Here's Ball. Got it. Good job in the low post. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Brown. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Butler. Nice shot by Smart.
Yeah, nice play by Smart. Under control in transition. Something also he's improved at.
Here is Edwards. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Now, here's Ball. Outside Williams. Back to Ball. And the rejection by Towns. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Butler feeling out of it. Pass to Williams. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
Fires, high post. Will not go. This is off the front iron. It's Edwards on the wing. It's Edwards on the wing. Going inside. Out to Russell. For the three. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. They trail by one. Stolen by Reed. Pass to Edwards. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Towns in the corner. There's the three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Here's Butler. He's guarded by Russell. And it's Butler with the jam.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock. He's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Now, here is Russell. Right wing. Pass to Brown. From downtown. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Hey, guys, that's just outstanding confidence from Brown. I mean, getting up with the shot right away and giving the defense no time to react, that's impressive.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and still make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Bounce pass, Russell. Edwards looking it over. Here's Towns. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And after winning the 2021 Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball was even better his sophomore campaign. He continues to grow his game. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Williams trying to break free.
Well, I tell you what, his teammates love seeing this. So do I. I mean, when Russell is able to block a shot, that's a big bonus.
Popped up there for Edwards. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. The kick out to Ball. Outside, Smart. There's Williams. No good on the last second attempt there. Tie game in Boston. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short.
The Timberwolves 13.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at it.
Westbrook up top. And it's It's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Here's Howard. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And Reed has it in the corner. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Rozier's got the ball. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Rozier's got the lead up to 4 now for Boston. So it's Minnesota now. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Tipped away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Howard. Minnesota with the rebound. Outside, Towns. Towns is doubled. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. Well, Clark, here's an interesting stat trend of the 2022 season. More shots are taken from three-point range, but fewer makes on average per shot.
Yeah, the volume has gone up, but the makes have not. You know, more teams are launching triples, and more defenses, quite honestly, Kevin, are focused on challenging those shots. Not surprising to see the numbers trending in the direction you mentioned. Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Out tonight from beyond the arc, and Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another beforehand.
And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Thanks, guys. Now, Marcus Smart is not shy with his philosophy. He says it takes little talent to play defense, but a whole lot of want to. Get every 50-50 ball, take charges, be a great teammate, compete, never be okay with losing. Kevin, he has always walked the walk, too.
He has Defensive Player of the Year. He's a terrific player. No question about it. David, thank you. Count it. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
That one goes in. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
Pass to Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, ferocious at the rim. Bagley can finish with power or finesse.
As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
Pass to Prince. Here's Noel. Back to Prince. 5 to shoot. Here's McLaughlin. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
To the paint. Here's Bagley. And finished off by Bagley.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Minnesota calls timeout. Here's Russell. 1:03 left in the first half. It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Russell. The kick out to Brown. Butler with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Ball. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. To the middle. Here's Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Out to Edwards. Off target from three-point range. Celtics leading by 7. And it's Ball penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love the way Ball drives with such force and speed. It puts the defense in a tough situation, and he's excellent at drawing fouls.
Russell looking around to the right side. With 2 seconds left. And so we wrap up the first half. Celtics out in front. They lead by 9. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. There's a screen by Toppin. He lines it up. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
And stolen by Butler. Here's Ball. Tips it up. And Williams is right there. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Celtics.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pass to Edwards. Back to Towns. Launches a 3. No good that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. As a result, they've got a big lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward. Ball's got a little more strength than you might think, able to muscle that time right through the aggressive defense.
Pass to Russell. Here's the 3. Towns in the corner. Outside Russell. And here's Brown. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Brown. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the media is able to vote on awards like all rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
Great use of the dribble drive by Edwards there, earning himself a trip to the line.
And you look at Anthony Edwards, and GA, he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Brown outside. Edwards drives in. Here's Reed. That one's good from the corner.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it.
Ball hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Here's McLaughlin. The rebound by the Celtics.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Guarded by Smart. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. The shot, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Out tonight. Now, here's McDaniels. Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Celtics?
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Pass to McLaughlin. Here's Noel. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's McDaniels. That shot off the mark. And Boston will go the other way with it. Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ball's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy Butler rising up over the defense and throwing it down.
Pass to McLaughlin. Now McDaniels. Kicks it out to Prince. Right side, Knight. Here's McDaniels. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Boston Celtics. He was a true standout at the offensive end. Both. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Over in the corner, Edwards. Off target with his 3.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Towns, wide open. Drills it from outside.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns is a dangerous shooter from the perimeter, and it's his excellent shot selection that helps him be so efficient from there.
And this is some serious showmanship. Loving that tomahawk right there.
Frank, he came with force, and that's not just about getting 2 points. That was sending, I think, a message.
Well said, because it really could shift momentum here. I mean, the energy you see from the guys on the bench, when they get pumped up like that, I think everybody gets pumped up.
And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
There's Brown with the three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside, White. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. A nice shot by Howard.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Pass to Brown. And here's Edwards from the arc. That shot off. The Celtics go the other way with it. Here's Westbrook. Drops in the layup for two.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
No one around. And the rejection by Towns. Outside, Edwards. Lets it go. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Assisted.
And 12 points for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch now, he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Out to White. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is up and in.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Down low. It's stolen by Bagley. Rozier for three. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Russell. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity.
D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over. Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory
for the Celtics.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And guys, being in opposite conferences, these teams only meet twice a year. And when it's been a while since you've seen a team like this, it always feels good to take that first game of the season series. That's what they've done here tonight against Minnesota.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for LaMelo Ball.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
Towns down low. Clock at 6. Yes, that goes in.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Now here's Westbrook. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.